All right, welcome everyone to Wednesday, October 8th, Economic Development Committee meeting. Has attendance been taken? Yes. Looking for approval of the minutes from September 3rd.
Make a motion. Second.
However you want to do it. Maybe.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. All right, Daryl, you're up first.
Let everybody else get to it. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Good. Good afternoon. I'm Butler, members of the committee, County Administrator Bolger, and guests. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm here with Mackenzie Zarzicki, our VP of Marketing, and we appreciate the opportunity to be here today to share an update on Discover Saratoga's ongoing work to attract visitors, meetings, and events, and strengthen Saratoga County's economy. We look to drive business to every corner of the county, from our cities and villages to our farms, trails, and waterfronts. Our mission as a destination marketing organization is to enhance the economic prosperity and quality of life in Saratoga County through strategic tourism promotion and destination management. We're going to take a high-level view, some of the recent highlights and what's ahead as we work together to promote Saratoga County as the best place to work, live, and visit. So in this slide here, we've received this from ESD, I Love New York, and it is a kind of a high-level view of what's going on in the capital Saratoga region. Top left, in 2024, so they just came out with the 2024 information late August, so this is new to us and we're sharing it with you. But 2.8 billion in visitor spend and nearly 36,000 jobs. And then were it not for tourism generated taxes, it'd be about almost $1,000 for each local resident household. And tourism remains New York's third largest industry. In the center, traveler spending, again, 2.8 billion for the capital Saratoga region. You can see the 6 regions that are listed there, or 6 counties rather. And Saratoga County is one of the larger ones at 32% of the region's tourism sales, with over 900 million in direct spending. And you can see the sectors down below: lodging, recreation, food and beverage, retail, transportation, and second homes. That's what they're tracking. So, and they're impressive numbers as we go forward. Taxes generated by tourism are 46 million for Saratoga County alone. And next, I'll turn it over to Mackenzie, who's going to talk about the tourism campaign.
All right. So this slide gives you a quick look or overview on what we've been working on as the official tourism promotion agency for Saratoga County this past year. Our county-wide tourism campaign focuses on 3 content pillars: cuisine, health and wellness, and adventure, which can be showcased across these print, digital, and video creative assets on the screen. Our Destination Saratoga podcast and Inside Track YouTube series continue to perform exceptionally well. As you can see here in the bottom right corner, we featured Saratoga Escape Lodges and RV Resort in Greenfield Center, which is an example of how we're trying to highlight unique experiences outside of the city. Our 2025 Saratoga County Visitor Guide, which is this guy right here, has been very successful. Copies are flying off the shelves across the region. We're constantly getting calls to restock, which is a great problem to have. And we're thrilled to continue our partnership with Saratoga 250, collaborating on everything from advertising and storytelling to a dedicated podcast episode that is launching this Friday. So make sure you check it out. I interviewed Lauren Roberts, and it was a really nice episode.
So next. And then visitor spending. We get this information from Zartico. They help us with tracking visitor spend, and visitors for the Saratoga County contribute over 37% of spend to our local economy. And visitors contribute 93, a large number obviously, for 93% spend on accommodations, 45 on restaurants, and 44 on retail. And the majority, 77% of visitors travel to Saratoga Springs, while 23% go to other areas around Saratoga County. And we are always focusing on bringing that latter number up. And visitor spend, Zydeco considers anyone outside of 50 miles as a visitor. So just to make note of that. Top origins, no surprise, New York City continues to be one of our top markets, but we're also tracking Syracuse, New York, Utica, New York, Boston, Massachusetts, Manchester, New Hampshire, Rochester, New York. Another interesting stat too is visitor spending versus local spending. 37% of visitors, or 37% is visitor spending. The other 63 is local. So inside those 50 miles, inside Saratoga County and the capital Saratoga region. So we never want to lose track of promoting to them as well.
So as we continue through with our marketing and advertising campaigns, we're seeing really positive results from our efforts this year. Our Enter to Win sweepstakes generated 1.4 million impressions. This campaign ran June to August and attracted over 8,500 entries, all of which became new leads in our consumer email database, which, speaking of which, has now grown to over 44,000 subscribers. So we're really excited about that because when we started in 2024, we had 14,000 contacts. So those are hot leads that we email twice a month, and we can target them with different advertising campaigns online and social media. Our website traffic is up an impressive 110% from last year, which showcases how effective our campaigns are in driving awareness and engagement to discoversaratoga.org. Okay. On the public relations side, we're continuing to work with Travel Alliance Partnership, or TAP, who's our PR agency of record. Together, we've hosted 11 media writers and secured 116 articles, earning an incredible 1 billion media impressions. And we're just getting started. October is by far our busiest month for media writers, social media influencers. Through social media influencer collaborations, we've also generated 28 social media posts, reaching more than 1.8 billion impressions across various social media platforms. Most recently, we organized a glamping familiarization tour at Camp Hudson Pines up in Corinth. The goal was to encourage writers and influencers to explore Saratoga County and get a little taste of the fresh air, natural experience up in Corinth. Based on the feedback we've received thus far, it was very successful. And one of the influencers has already started posting on social media. So it was really cool to see them touch places like Revolution Rail in Hadley, Tinney's Tavern in Lake Desolation, Saratoga Crimson Railway. Nothing was in the city limits. So it was very cool to have that experience.
Branching out.
And then this last slide is just a touch on our social media impact. Our Facebook page now reaches over 1 million people. Our Instagram hit a milestone. We broke 15,000 followers this year, which we're very proud about. And TikTok is a new platform. We started, I think it was mid last year. So we're about a year and a half in, and we've had almost 250,000 views, and we've reached almost 200,000 people. So we're really excited about that. We have a digital marketing specialist who stays on top of the trends and keeps us relevant. So it's been very fun.
Very good. And I'll just, in closing, just say tourism in Saratoga County remains strong, diversified, and essential to our local economy. We're grateful for the county's partnership and investment in tourism marketing. Together, we're ensuring Saratoga County remains one of New York's most vibrant and competitive destinations. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Electronically, where is this being sent? So can we get it electronically?
Yes.
You could send it out.
Yep.
If that's all right. I'd love to send you out board members,
Yeah.
any boards and such to give them a copy.
Yes. And if
Sure.
you don't mind, just send the PDF because it looks like the PowerPoint got a little wonky. The PDF should be.
You got it. I have one quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what the impact of the Belmont has been on the county and the region?
No hard numbers off the top of my head, but anecdotally, we were seeing people coming. It was a different audience that was coming for Belmont that had never been here before. So we were getting a lot of feedback from folks that were discovering us for the first time, and not only Saratoga but the entire county. So
I think that's very positive.
yeah. And Belmont on Broadway, I think, one of the stats was we had a large portion of folks that spend money in our county are from the county. That was a lot of locals that came to Belmont on Broadway. And if you were there, it was just a lot of fun. Yes, and it was a great night to show community pride and sense of place, and I think we knocked it out of the park on that end. Thanks to the county and their sponsorship to make it happen. We got one more year too, so we'll be ready. Yeah.
4th of July Festival did really well too. I can't remember what the numbers were from NYRA, but I'm pretty sure we like double or tripled Aqueduct's numbers in terms of attendance and purse. So that was
The
exciting.
longer season, though it was broken up.
Yeah, it was. They reached over 1 million visitors in their regular 40-day meet, and then 1.2 with the extra 9 days of race.
Wow.
It was successful. They were happy. I don't think they broke a record, but to get over 1 million visitors and however they keep track of that is a good year. And then to have that additional 200,000 coming through, spending money in our county was a home run.
Thank you.
All right, thanks everyone.
If I may,
You may.
thank you. I just want to let the board know what an absolute pleasure it is dealing with Discover Saratoga from our end. This was one of the best decisions I think the board has made in the last few years, is when we brought these guys on and switched them as our tourism promotion agency. It is remarkable, the difference. And then just following up to your point on Belmont. So next year is our last year on Belmont, but in 2027, these guys are all over. We're going to have a Belmont level event with the 250th, if you know what I mean. It's going to be huge. So, and they've been tremendous partners. So I just wanted to bring that to the attention of the board.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All righty. Next up, Administrator Bulger.
Okay, so as a follow-up, we want to designate Discover Saratoga as our county's tourism promotion agency and authorize Discover Saratoga to apply for an I Love New York grant for the 2026 program year. There's some deadlines we got to meet, so we wanted to get it done this month. Bottom line is I Love New York funds, the county, out of the county's appropriation that we include in the budget each year. That includes the matching funds for I Love New York, and then they take it from there to help promote the county. So I'd be asking for a resolution to designate Discover Saratoga for 2026.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yep.
All righty.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Next up, our Hanson Planning and Economic Development Chair.
Wow, what points do you need?
Had to put dig into him earlier.
He was dinging me earlier. Didn't realize it.
Well, I knew you were there.
Didn't care. Up this month is we'll just start with our standard economic development grant transfers. So we've got 3 of this month. One from 2025, Supervisor. One from 2025, and 2 that are wrapping up from 2024. So the 2025 is $10,000. The packet is there. That was a marketing campaign the city of Mechanicsville did with various news stations. They were extremely pleased with that. Secondly, 2024 grant is $10,000. That was for the town of Triton. They're working their way through a large number of land use updates to the code with a consultant. That's going well. And thirdly is the town of Stillwater. This is the final payment towards their 2024 grant. That's a townwide newsletter that gets done on a regular basis. So those amounts are $10,000 Mechanicsville, $10,000 Charlton, and $68,2368 for Stillwater, and that'll close out Stillwater's 2024 grant. So first, I need committee approval for those reimbursements.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Opposed? That carries.
Secondly, I need a transfer. So we've got 125. That's in the current budget. We don't need a transfer there. I need a transfer for the 2024 grant. So that's $10,000 for the town of Charlton, and 6823.68. Sorry about that. Exactly. We need to transfer those funds from the Economic Development Reserve Fund.
Anybody like to make that?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries.
We're currently administering, just update, 6 2024 grants and 18 2025 grants. If you have a 2024 grant, you've obviously heard from me. We've got to wrap those up by November 15th. So we're working on all the municipalities that have those, and I anticipate several grants in next month to close those out. And then there's an IDA public hearing that's referenced in about in the memo. And that's all I have this month.
Questions for Jason? What we got him? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Cody.
Any other business today? All right, for a motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn. Second. Second. All in favor?
Hi.
Nobody ever opposed.
No, I was.
Thank you very much.